So I recently did a short of my Imperial Romans from Warlord Games Hail Caesar Invasion of Britain, two-player starter, and it's garnering a lot of views, which is always wonderful. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this and then talk about a project that I'm going to do. These were some of the first historical miniatures that I ever painted, and while I think they're okay, and we'll do a close-up view of this, there are a lot of things that I learned regarding Imperial Romans that I wanted to correct for my next project, which is what I'm going to talk about. But some things that I wish that I did were the shield decals that were included. As you can see, they're just plainly painted in red with gold trim. And while they look good, I really should have gone a little bit further and made them pop a little bit more. But with that said, I did this for an October challenge about a year ago, and finishing the Imperial Romans from that starter was kind of a big accomplishment that I'm still very proud of. In terms of this particular set of figures, it's almost the full division. If I break the legionaries up into two units here and then include the scorpion, I need to include one more unit of legionaries or auxilia or even cavalry, and that'll be a division of warlord Romans. So I do have auxilia or auxiliaries available. I need to paint them up. I also have praetorians that I need to paint up. And then this division will be complete. And then I can continue on by purchasing more warlord Romans and then building up that army there. However, not too long ago, I showed a bunch of Victrix commanders, early Imperial Roman commanders. It was a set that I unboxed. I'm going to link that up above. And I want to show you why I think I'm going to move in the direction of Victrix rather than continuing on with the warlord figures. So here's the biggest reason why I'm going to go with Victrix. First off, these are both 28 millimeter, and as you can see, the warlord Legatus is much smaller than the Victrix commander here, or general, or Legatus, depends on what I want to call it. And that is a huge problem because I actually bought that Imperial Roman commanders on horse or whatever to add more generals as I build up divisions for Hail Caesar. And as you can see, that there is a huge size discrepancy there. So with that said, I do like the warlord figures. Are easy to paint. They're very simple, and they're detailed enough, especially when you're playing like 3 feet away. But a lot of the figures from Victrix obviously are very well detailed. Let me get this guy out of the way. We'll try to get closer. And have really, oh, my lighting's bad here. They have really dynamic poses. Let me bring a couple others. Here's a centurion right there. And I'm not even sure historically if centurions were on horse. There's another centurion. Right. And then there's another guy. So that set actually came with 12 commanders. I'm actually gonna take these two here, which are not on bases, and put them on run bases. This will be my new Legatus right there. And I'll probably use this guy as like a console or something like that. But in any case, they're very well detailed compared to the warlord, and the size is a huge problem because I could use them, but they're going to look like giants. In fact, what's funny about these Victrix figures, because if you look, the figure, the figure itself is quite large for the horse. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, in any case, I have these Victrix mounted commanders, mounted generals. Put it back. Sorry, guys. And I'm actually going to go the route of getting some more Victrix figures. So, with that said, my new project will be Victrix Early Imperial Romans. I have a nice series of Imperial Romans that I can use to build up a new division that I will continue to use. And in that same vein, the Celts that they have, or Gauls, you can use them as Gauls, are the same size. So I'm probably going to go in that direction and get some Gauls or, Germania or Germans. I need to have somebody that'll fight against these Imperial Romans. I do have something I want to show off as the base for my next division, and that'll be coming up next. All right, here it is, the start of my new Victrix Early Imperial Romans division. This is enough to make one unit in that division, so I'll need to get a few more of these. They actually have two different types of Early Imperial Roman legionaries. This one's advancing, so they're just walking, and then there's one where they're attacking. So I'm going to get a mixture of both sets, and then make 3 more units so I can fill out my division. I could also mix in the Auxilia, so I don't even have to get 3 more of these. I can have Auxilia, foot troops, or cavalry. I can also throw in some Numidians and then make a division like that. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is start with this. Maybe get another Victrix, get another Roman legionaries advancing or the attacking, and then fill it out with Auxilia. Or Numidians or something like that, just to make it a little bit easier, give it a little variety instead of just having Romans. But in any case, this is the start of my new Victrix division. In fact, I bought decals for the shields from eBay. It's coming from the UK. It is the Victrix shield decals, so I wanted to kind of keep it within the manufacturer, and that's for Legio II Augusta, which actually served in Germania as well as Britannia, so I can use it for either of those campaigns. But anyway, this is a start. I'm not going to open this. I'll have a separate unboxing or unpacking video for this, and then on the next hobby vlog, I will have a progress video on how this is working out, how much I've gone completed. So that is it, guys. My new project for Hail Caesar, the Victrix Early Imperial Romans. Again, I'm going to start with one division and then build out from there. That doesn't mean that I'm done with the Warlord version of the Legionaries. It's just I wanted something that would match my commanders in scale. So, all right, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new hobby vlog coming out of the channel, and then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That's the best way I could personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Hail Caesar and any other game that we cover on this channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more hobby vlog from WarGamingNewb Historical.